U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken says he's greatly concerned about Ethiopia's military escalation. Blinken is calling for urgent negotiations over the crisis. Ethiopia's state-affiliated Fana Broadcasting on Friday reported that Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed was on the front line with the army fighting Tigrayan forces in the northeast Afar region. Abiy posted the same video on his Twitter account. His government has been fighting Tigrayan forces for more than a year in a conflict that has killed thousands and displaced millions in Africa's second most populous nation. Well, let's cross over to CGTN's Girum Chala. He's following up the situation from Addis Ababa with the very latest developments. Girum, U.S. Secretary of State Blinken is calling for speedy negotiations over Ethiopia's military escalation. Are there any planned negotiations at this point?
Beatrice, Antony Blinken's call is not the first of its kind. As you know, the African Union, supported by the United States itself, the UN and other countries, is still attempting to broker peace between the two parties. President Olusegun Obasanjo, former Nigerian president, is he the special envoy to the region and has been, going back and forth to Mekelle and Addis, trying to bring the two parties together. But so far, unfortunately, there is nothing that we can report when it comes to any planned negotiations between the two sides. In fact, war has escalated. The Prime Minister, as you've said earlier, is now at the war front reporting several victories because of the offensive by the Ethiopian National Defense Force. TPLF side is also calling on a negotiation to take place, but at the same time, they are still promising to advance to the capital, Addis Ababa. So the answer is no, unfortunately. But the United States, through its envoy, Jeffrey Feltman, the African Union Special Envoy President Olusegun Obasanjo, and many others are still attempting, if there is a way that they can find to end this conflict through peace.
Well, Girum, I just want to go back to what you've just mentioned there. And the Ethiopian Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed, as you say, has announced the recapture of important locations from TPLF rebels. What is the latest, though, from the battlefield? What do we know about the recapture?
So it's been several days since the Prime Minister joined this ongoing war between the Ethiopian force, that's including the National Defense Force, Special Force from Amhara, and other regional states, and also the Afar Regional Force against the TPLF force. Now, yesterday, as we've said, the Prime Minister has announced the capture of strategic military locations, including mountains, on the way to a town called Kombolcha. Remember, Kombolcha and Desert towns were strategic military locations. They are now under the hands of the TPLF, and the mission, according to the Prime Minister and other army generals, is to free these important locations and also to prevent TPLF from accessing the areas in Afar regional states, which are also very important for the country as it connects the nation with the port of Djibouti, and also from the Sudan side, not to open the border. So in general terms, the Prime Minister and others are announcing more victory is being registered. But we are hearing perhaps another breaking news tonight from the TPLF side. Once again, they are denouncing advancements being made. They still claim that they are in charge of most of the strategic locations, both in Amhara and also Afar regional states. Beatrice.
All right, Girum Chala for us there in Addis Ababa. Thank you.